Okay, everybody, hello and welcome to your teacher sort for sort number 7. In this sort, we're going to be looking at plural endings with ES as our ending. So we're either going to be looking at words that have ES as a plural ending or just S, but this can be a little tricky and I'll show you why. So we have benches here. This is a great example of an ES ending, right? Because bench, singular, is just this, right? Cover up these two. Add es to it, and it's benches, makes it plural more than one. Gloves, even though it looks like it has an es on the end, it only has an s. And the reason why is because if you have one glove, singular, you need that e still. In order to make it plural, you have to add that s on the end. So you'll see a lot of these words have es on the end, but they're not necessarily always going to be es. And I'll show you a trick on how to figure that out. All right, so watch me sort. I'm going to start over here. Foxes, okay? So the first thing I like to do is I like to bring it down to the singular. So one fox, okay. So it has ES at the end, so it has to go in the ES category. Let's look at branches, right? I like to go to the singular, one branch. Okay, so ES is the ending, so bring it down here. Leashes, again, I like to look at the singular, one leash, ES at the end, bring it in the ES category. Sketches. Sketch would be singular, so ES again is the ending. Eyelashes. So eyelash would be singular, so ES is the ending here. So bring it here. Brushes. Brush is singular with ES at the end, so again goes in this category. Splashes. Look, splash would be singular, so ES is at the end. So always look for the singular first to figure out what it is. Places, so place is singular, so they just added the S, right? Because the E is already there. Got to put it in that category. Horses. So horse would be singular, so they just added that S because you need that E for a singular horse too. So that's just an S. Churches, singular, it's church, add ES at the end, put it in this category. Voices, right? So singular is voice. We need that E when we have the singular, so just the S was added on. Put it in this category. All right, and over here. Guesses. Guess is singular, so ES would be our add-on here, putting it in the ES category. Watches, watch is singular, so ES was added on. Gotta put that over here. Speeches, speech is singular, and ES again added on, so putting it over here. So this is a big category over here. Scratches, scratch is singular, so ES again was added, putting it over here. Mixes, mix is singular with an ES add-on, so I have to put that over here. Crashes, singular is crash, adding an ES over here, so lots and lots of words in this column. Peaches have peach singular, so an ES add-on again, putting it over here. Kisses, kiss is singular, ES add-on. Most of them are going to be ES, but just be careful. Ditches, ditch is singular with an ES add-on. Changes, change is singular, so you just have an S add-on. So be careful. I was about to put it over here because I've been used to these ES, but remember, if the E has to stay there for singular and you just add an S, then it has to go in the add S column. Ashes, ash, ASH is singular, so ES was added on. Okay, so if you notice, a lot of our words are in the ES column, but just be careful. The tip for this is look at the singular first and see if you add on an ES or just an S. All right, let me know if you have any questions and good luck.